Be honest for a second. Do you ever get to the end of the month and think, where did all my money go? You love Jesus, you give when you can, but your bank account still feels chaotic and out of control. What if the problem isn't how much you make, but that you don't have a biblical plan for what God has already given you? In this video, I'm going to walk you step by step through a simple biblical budget you can set up in under an hour. By the end, you'll know exactly where your money is going and how to use it in a way that honors God. First, we need to settle something really important. As Christians, we do not own our money. Psalm chapter 24, verse 1 says, "The earth is the Lord's and everything in it, the world and all who live in it." That means every dollar in your bank account is not truly yours. It belongs to God, and you are a steward. A budget is simply a plan for God's money. It is not about control for control's sake. It is about faithful stewardship. Proverbs chapter 21, verse 5 says, "The plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance." Diligent planning is not a lack of faith. It is obedience. And in Luke chapter 16, verse 10, Jesus says, "Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much." A budget is one of the main ways we show God we can be trusted with what He has placed in our hands. So here is the simple biblical money order we are going to use today. You can write this down. Number 1, give. Number 2, save. Number 3, live on the rest. Number 4, attack debt. Notice what is missing. There is no category called do whatever I feel like in the moment. We are replacing impulse with intention, guided by God's priorities instead of our emotions. Now let's walk through this in 7 very practical steps. Step 1, know your real income. Not your salary on paper, not what your boss says you make, but what actually hits your bank account each month after taxes and deductions. For this video, I am going to use an example of $3,500 per month in take-home pay. Whatever your number is, write it down. That is your starting point. Step 2, give first. Before you pay a single bill, before you buy groceries, before you touch Amazon, you decide what you will give. Many Christians start with 10% as a baseline tithe. With $3,500 a month, that would be $350. This is not about legalism. This is about putting God first in your financial priorities and training your heart to trust Him. Step 3, save second. After giving, we pay our future self. Over and over, Proverbs praises the wise person who stores up and prepares. If you can, aim for around 10% towards savings, especially an emergency fund. But if you are starting from zero, even 3 to 5% is a huge win. In our example, let's say we put $200 into savings each month to build an emergency fund. Step 4, list your essentials. These are your non-negotiables: rent or mortgage, utilities, basic groceries, transportation, insurance. These are the things you truly need to live and work. God already knows you need these things, but we still need to be honest about the numbers. Maybe in our example, those essentials add up to around $2,200 a month. Your numbers will be different, but list every essential expense clearly. Step 5, add your debt payments. Now we write down the minimum payments on all debts: credit cards, car loans, student loans, personal loans. Once you know the minimums, if there is any margin left, you choose one debt to attack with extra money, usually the smallest balance or the highest interest rate. We are not pretending the debt does not exist. We are bringing it into the plan so it can be defeated on purpose, not left to grow in the dark. Step 6, plan your discretionary spending. Only now do we plan things like eating out, subscriptions, hobbies, and fun money. This is where most people start, and that is why the rest of their life feels squeezed. But when you put giving, saving, essentials, and debt first, whatever is left over can be enjoyed guilt-free because it is already within God's order. Step 7, zero it out. Now we do the math so that your income minus giving, minus saving, minus essentials, minus debt, minus discretionary equals 0. That does not mean you have $0 in the bank. It means every dollar has an assignment. Nothing is wandering around without a purpose. If your number is negative, you have to adjust expenses, reduce lifestyle, or find ways to increase income. If your number is positive, you can increase giving, increase saving, or speed up debt payoff. Quick question for you. If you are honest, which of these 7 steps have you never actually done before? Is it listing your real income, planning giving first, writing down every expense, or actually zeroing out the math? Type the number of the step in the comments, 1 through 7. I read every comment, and I love hearing where you are in this journey. Now let me show you what this might look like for a real person so you can see it all together. Let's imagine a guy named James. James brings home $3,500 a month after tax. His rent is $1,200. His car payment and gas together are $400. Groceries are about $300 a month. He has around $150 in subscriptions and small recurring charges. James decides to honor God by giving 10%, so he sets aside $350 in giving. He starts small with saving and puts $200 a month toward an emergency fund. After rent, transportation, groceries, and basic bills, his essentials come to about $2,200. His minimum debt payments on a credit card and a small personal loan total around $400. When James runs the math, there is some money left. Instead of letting it disappear, he gives those dollars a job, a small amount for eating out and fun, and the rest to attack one specific credit card. Notice we did not magically increase James's income. We simply put his money under God's order instead of his impulses. That is what a biblical budget does. It takes the chaos and brings it into the light, under the lordship of Christ. Here is my challenge for you. In the next 48 hours, sit down with your real numbers and walk through these 7 steps. Even if it is messy, even if you are nervous about what you will see, God already sees it. You are not surprising Him. You are simply agreeing with Him and taking responsibility as a steward. In the comments, tell me, what is the hardest part of this for you right now? Is it being honest with your spending, cutting back your lifestyle, or trusting God enough to give first? I would love to hear and I would love to pray for you. If you want more step-by-step biblical money teaching, hit subscribe so you don't miss what's next. If you want to know what to do after you have a basic budget in place, how to start investing as a Christian without losing your soul to greed, I have a full video walking through that step by step. You can watch it right now. Just click on the video that is on your screen.